Great ingredients, prepared with love. A perfect combination, like you and Pick n Pay.
Well, we're making dessert, so if you're saying what's for supper, I'm going to ask what's for dessert. With Michael Olivier this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I believe we're making a delicious meringue recipe. What ingredients do we need for our recipe?
Well, I'm going to do 3 meringue desserts, so we're going to work quite quickly in our 10 minutes. And the one, I'm going to use these lovely chocolate meringues with a preserved clementine and ice cream. And then we've made some sand from these chocolate wafer biscuits. Then I'm going to do a ginger and vanilla ice cream with a plain white meringue. So we've got the preserved ginger there, and we've got some vanilla sand there. Then I'm going to do a strawberry one. I'm going to use vanilla ice cream with a strawberry puree and some marinated strawberries we've done there.
And there's a twist to all of this.
Absolutely.
I have the timer. Michael Olivier has 10 minutes to make the dessert. If he doesn't make it in 10 minutes, he washes the dishes.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
like this, but that's not all. While you're busy doing that, we've got 3 different coloured mats on our table. Green, which has got the 100 Rand on, a blue, which is 100 to 200, and the red, which is 200 plus. This is where we're going to place our dessert. So if it's for a family and it's less than 100 Rand, that's the one. For a family between 100 and 200 Rand and 200 Rand plus. So if you're budgeting, it depends what time of the month, we're going to make it easy for you here on Espresso. And the mats and the beautiful little bookmark 100 Rand markers were made by Temba Kazi from Westlake United Church. Thank you so much. How are we doing, Michael Olivier?
We're doing good.
You've got just over 9 minutes to go.
Excellent.
Here we go, time up.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to squidge the meringues together with the ice cream.
Okay, so what did you do while I was busy talking?
I put some ice cream in between the 2 meringues. Then I'm going to take this little preserved clementine here and cut it into
What does that taste
strips.
like? What is a clementine?
A clementine is a soft-skinned citrus fruit, and it's just delicious. It's like a sort of bit like a nachi. So we just put that on there.
But a nachi is a South African word.
Yes, it's a different fruit. Now, I brought some liqueurs along with me. I'm going to just put a little splash of orange liqueur into that.
People who don't drink.
People who don't drink for religious or dietary purposes, then just don't bother to put the liqueur in.
You can just use a little sauce anyway from the clementine.
Yeah.
Now, meringues originated in France in 1692.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm giving my lethal facts. I'm like a bubblegum wrapper this morning. And the first time it appeared in a cookbook in England was in 1706.
You're full of
I
information
am.
this
Did you know
morning.
that? No.
I didn't, actually.
Oh, you see, now you know something.
There you go.
So tonight when you're cooking this at home, you're sitting around the dinner table, you can talk about that.
So there's the first one.
Does that go on the green plate?
That goes, yes, these are all...
Ideal for a family, your
quite
budget,
reasonably
100
priced.
Rand or less, reasonably priced.
Yep.
Can I help you here?
Yep, thank you. And then we're going to do the plain white meringue.
That chocolate one looks delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Got my name written on. Let's see how we're doing for time here. Ooh, 7 minutes. Can you do it?
7 minutes
Can
left.
you do it?
7 minutes left we can do, absolutely.
You just don't want to wash the dishes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's our new rule here on Espresso. If the chef can't make it in 10 minutes or less, wash the dishes.
Now I'm going to use some lovely candied ginger here, ginger preserve. And if you've ever got like fig preserve or something and you've got some syrup left in the jar like I've got here, just keep it because you can use it in your desserts. It makes lovely sort of syrupy things that you can pour onto your desserts. Now I've got some ginger liqueur here, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit over the top.
But you don't really need to, because you could also use the ginger sauce.
Absolutely, but it just make it a little bitty sort of adult. And then we've got some of the vanilla wafer sand here. Put a little bit of that on either side. And then a piece of mint on top.
Oh, it looks gorgeous. How much is that one worth? What plate does it go on?
That goes here as well.
Also on the green plate?
Yep.
If you're budgeting, it's 100 Rand or less.
And
what is
here,
the next one we're making?
Here we have the strawberry one. I want to wipe that plate clean. Now, these are stunning, these meringues, aren't they? Just lovely.
They're beautiful meringues. I've seen them at Pick n Pay, the little baby ones that you get at the bakery counter.
Yeah, these ones you're going to have to make these ones at home.
I want to know how to make them. There's a lot of people that want to know how to make meringues.
Well, I think what we better do is we better put it onto my Espresso blog so that people can can see how to do it.
ExpressoShow.com. You can get your ingredients on how to make the meringue. You can also SMS the word dessert. Remember, 2 S's in dessert, otherwise it would be desert. To 33728, you can get the ingredients sent to you. And if you kind of missed a little bit of what we're doing, or you want to see a repeat, or you just want to get the ingredients and the recipe on your mobile phone, expressoshow.mobi. You've just added some more liqueur.
Put a little bit of berry liqueur to the...
which you don't need to do.
Which you don't need to do, absolutely, yeah. And then here we just mix that in.
And that was fresh strawberries that you pureed?
It's fresh strawberry puree, yeah, absolutely.
Is it strawberry season at the moment?
Strawberries are in season. They're not that easy to find. And here we've got some nice strawberries, which I've also marinated in the liqueur here.
Very nice. Let's see how we're doing for time.
I think we'd actually
5
should
minutes.
be doing...
I might have to wash the dishes. 4.5 minutes.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to talk for the rest of the time, aren't we?
Which you won't mind.
There we are. So there we have our, our 3 meringue desserts.
There we go.
And that really, I mean, that's quite a big portion for one person. So that could happily, one of those could happily do for 2 people.
Can I eat the chocolate leftover ice cream, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
But very pretty and stunning. As long as you get your ice cream balls made up ahead, you're fine.
4 minutes.
4 minutes to go.
It's something you can make at home in 6 minutes. Very, very
Absolutely,
easy. In your budget range of 100 Rand or less. Talk us through the ingredients again.
Well, we've got the chocolate meringues with chocolate ice cream, with the preserved clementine on top and some chocolate sand on either side. And by the way, these wafer biscuits, you can, when you pulverize them like this, if you mix them with some melted butter, they make a wonderful pie crust.
Ooh,
yeah.
There we go. A hint and a tip.
Absolutely. And it's, so, you know, if you're doing a sort of like a chocolate fridge cake or something, it would be perfect. And then, of course, with the vanilla one, you'd, you know, like a lemon meringue pie or something like that. Then we have the vanilla ice cream with the vanilla and almond meringues with some preserved ginger on top and some lovely ginger liqueur poured over it. And then strawberries, strawberry puree. I put a little bit of berry liqueur into it with some marinated strawberries on top.
Okay, and I'm going to see if you were listening. When did meringues originate from?
They were French in 1600 and something.
92. And when did they first make their appearance in a cookbook?
1700 and something.
You see, you've got to listen because I'm going to test you now. It's all about testing here on Expresso. Now remember, SMS the word dessert to 33728. The ingredients will be sent to your phone. You can also get it off your mobile phone, expressoshow.mobi. We saw how we made a meringue dessert. Michael Olivier is going to place his meringue recipe exclusive to Expresso viewers on his blog on expressoshow.com website. Your blog's got a very cute name.
Life's Pleasures.
Life's Pleasures. And your Twitter name, @FoodWineGuru, so you can also follow him on Twitter. Often send some interesting cooking tips. I follow you often. Yep. And you can find out exclusively from him the day before the show what he's going to be making. Michael, thank you so much for the dessert recipe. We still had 2 minutes left, so this entire recipe took 6 minutes. Michael doesn't have to wash the dishes again today. And remember, watch tomorrow. We're going to be making our meals, and we'll be putting it in different price ranges so you can budget depending on the time of the month. Be 100, between 100 and 200 and 300. And thank you again to Themba Kazi from Westlake United Church for making those beautiful placemats and the numbers.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. Thank you, Michael Olivier, for joining us.
Pleasure.
Over to the rest of the presenters. What you guys up to?